The big beautiful bill just flipped everything. Trump's agenda has been unleashed. The House just passed Trump's big beautiful bill. Democrats tried everything to stop it and failed. Hakeem Jeffries filibustered for 9 hours like it was a middle school poetry slam. AOC cried on the Capitol steps, CNN panicked, and Trump just smiled. Roll the tape.
Hurry up.
We're going to press on for our children, press on for our seniors, press on for our veterans, press on for our unions, press on for our farmers, press on for our dreamers, press on for working class Americans, press on for the middle class, press on for all who aspire to be part of the middle class, press on for the poor, press on for the sick, press on for the afflicted, press on for the least, press on for the lost, press on for the left behind, press on for the rule of law, press on for the American way of life, press on for democracy. We're going to press on until victory is won.
That was not a sermon, and that was not poetry. That's what you call a political breakdown in real time. 9 whole hours of empty slogans from Walmart Obama. If you thought Democrats had a plan, that clip just proved they've got performance and no power. He sounded like he was auditioning for Hamilton, not trying to lead a party. But while he was up there pressing on, Trump was pressing forward with results. Let's pause for the cause, people. You know what to do. Like this video, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next drop. Let's get into it.
I think this is one of the saddest days in modern American history. This is the largest withdrawal and ending of health care in American history. 17 million people in our country, 17 million Americans in our country are going to lose their Medicaid. They're going to lose their ACA insurance. Small business owners are going to have their health care costs skyrocket. And people are going to have their SNAP and WIC cut back. People are going to go hungry. People are going to get sick. On a scale unlike anything we've ever seen.
Doomsday cosplay in broad daylight. She makes it sound like he just nuked the planet, but in actuality, he's just trimming the fat. Democrats think Medicaid is a lifestyle, not a lifeline. It's not meant to be cradle to the grave health care for people who refuse to work. She doesn't want reform. She wants redistribution. But the rest of us, we're definitely done subsidizing failure.
Here are some things that have happened. Gas prices down. Economic indicators are decent. Brand new jobs report shows that's much better than expected. And border crossings are down. And now Trump's mega spending bill looks like it's going to be passed by Republicans. How do you Democrats fight back with the wins that Trump can tout?
Well, it depends on how you define wins, Sarah.
They finally said the quiet part out loud. Trump is winning. And Democrats, they're stuck trying to redefine what a win actually is. Maybe if they can't define what a woman is, we shouldn't be surprised when they can't define what success is either. The numbers don't lie. The border is tighter. Economy is rising, and Trump's spending bill just crushed them. At this point, CNN may as well endorse him.
No.
Does Trump know that the bill doesn't cut the deficit?
Abby, I reject the premise of the question because that's based upon the idea.
You reject the premise of my question?
No, I do because well, can I answer my question?
Hold on.
Answer, please? It's based upon static. It's based upon the static assessments of the CBO versus dynamic assessments. Those are two very different economic arguments in terms of projected growth versus stagnation.
I've not seen any assessment of this bill that suggests that it is going to cut the deficit in half.
So you
okay?
That is anything from Republicans? Okay. Republicans have indeed offered scores in terms of projected growth and expansion of the economy based on dynamic assessments versus static. That's the point I'm making. These are two disparate things.
It's spending money. It's increasing the deficit. And
increasing the deficit if you go based upon the CBO's projections, which again are based off of a static assessment versus a dynamic one. Those key distinctions are very important to the argument.
That's how you smack down economic literacy in real time. The media's favorite trick is pretending America is a household budget, like we're buying groceries on a credit card. Trump isn't racking up debt for welfare. He's building infrastructure, deporting illegals, and giving Americans room to grow. This is investment with return, not redistribution with regret. Democrats scream about deficits, but never mention the GDP boost that comes with growth.
They're going to be very proud tomorrow. So we're signing at about 5 o'clock, and at about 5 o'clock we're going to have B-2s and F-22s and F-35s flying right over the White House. And the Speaker and I and John Thune, we're all there together with most Republican senators and congressmen and women, and it's going to be a great day. So we'll be signing with those beautiful planes flying right over our head. I think when you go over the bill, it was very easy to get him to a yes. You know, we went over that bill, and point after point, biggest tax cut in history, great for security, great on the southern border, immigration is covered. We covered just about everything. Again, it's the biggest bill ever signed of its kind.
That's not a signing ceremony. That's a victory parade. Trump just passed the single most comprehensive conservative bill in modern day history. We've got tax cuts, deportation, manufacturing, deregulation, and security. He's covering it all while doing it in half the time Biden wasted. We are 6 months in, people, and already deeper into MAGA than we ever got in 2017.
Hey, listen, how about all the wins for the president in this party? Here's just a sample from the last 2 weeks. The headline today will be, "The One Big Beautiful Bill Passes the Congress," okay? You got to hold your applause. There's too many wins. Are you tired of winning yet? No! Fourth jobs report in a row exceeds expectations. A sample of the headlines. Lowest monthly border encounters in U.S. history. We closed the border. Last couple of days, a new trade deal with Vietnam and all the countries of the world around the world lining up for that. UPenn agrees to ban biological men from women's sports. And they ought to give a personal apology to every female athlete impacted by that nonsense.
The speaker took the mic and delivered a verbal body slam. While Democrats celebrate speeches, we're stacking results. They care about records. We care about reality. No one's tired of winning because for once, the wins are for the people. This isn't just good for Trump. It's good for every single American who's been waiting for Washington to finally work. The bottom line here is, this is just the beginning. Trump's second term is off to a historic start. The border is being secured, the economy is bouncing back, and the swamp is drying up. Even the haters have to admit he's delivering. But here's the kicker. We're only 6 months in. They told us this would never happen. Now they're stuck watching it unfold with no power to stop it. Let's take a moment to reflect. What's your favorite part of the big, beautiful bill? Do you think Democrats will ever recover from this loss? Is it finally time for the GOP to stop playing defense and start leading like this every single time? We appreciate all of you as we grow. As a matter of fact, you know what to do. You know what I need you to do. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next drop. Thank you again. God bless.
Listen.